Medidi. Itina Melia, Mamilie Nanka. Abedim Pars.
Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Hope everyone is doing well. I'm doing well. Thanks for asking, in case you were asking. Right. I just want to say a very big thank you to all for your love and your support. I really appreciate it. Well, today I've got another simple menu, as I've always said. Simple, but before I continue with that, I wanted to ask rather, when was the last time you check your blood pressure? I just said, for a while you haven't checked. Oh, that's terrible. And yet, enjoy it. So, please, I know with the COVID and everything that's happening, things are tough. But if you do get a chance, or better still, if you have the machine, please do check your blood pressure. Especially with the COVID, people are home, work is not going on, stress, everything can accumulate and your blood pressure can go high. So when you are less busy, or if one or two be, it's like you are not yourself. Take the time and check your blood pressure. For all you know, your blood pressure is going high. I was through anything so do well and check your blood pressure. And without much ado, let's go start. Right guys, so this is what the ingredients that I've got. I've got some boiled eggs here. I've got akatoa, melon seed. The Nigerians call it egusi. I've got my spinach that I've washed and cut. I've got ginger and garlic, just 2 cloves of garlic. I've got 1 onion there. I will explain later. And you can see I've got quite a few onions here. Some I'm going to blend and the other I'll use it on the oil. And of course I've got some sardine and I've got some tuna also here. Some tuna here. And I've got 1 plum tomato in a can. And I've got, of course, Ghana geisha. So, then I've got my cooking oil as well. You can use palm oil to cook. I prefer palm oil, but unfortunately the people in my house, they are not a fan of it, so I'm gonna use my sunflower oil. Any type of oil you can use, no problem. So I'm gonna put some of the oil in the pot and then we'll start. Okay guys, so my egg has fried to the stage I want it, so I'm taking them out. I think I have overdone myself. The oil is too much. Don't forget to lower your settings. So at this stage I'm gonna add in So whilst the onion is frying, I'm gonna blend my plum tomatoes, scotch bonnet pepper, and my onions, some of my onions, garlic and ginger that I've got. I'm gonna blend them together now whilst the onion is frying. Alright guys, so the onions has been frying for about 5 minutes now, and at this stage. Don't forget to wash your hands. The head. What I'm going to do is to pour, you know, the juicy oil in here with the tuna. Of course, I've got the sardine. With onion and chunambi dishishe maya bede. Base, I just remember I said, yeah, stew. So, now you and chunam nanto. Yes, I got onion and chunambi pan. Oh, the smell when you do it like that, it's fantastic. It's our geisha. I'm gonna pour some of the oil or the stew also in here. Geisha, oh Lord. So you give it a stir. So basically all that I've done is to add in the oil from the geisha, the oil from the sardine, and the oil from the tuna. I always do it like, I was taught this way from my mother and everyone that I've come across. This is how I was taught, so I've been cooking it like this. All these fishes has some scent behind it, so it's good to always make sure if you are using the oil with the food that you're cooking, you cook the oil first before you use the what do you call it, the fish inside. So always make sure you cook the oils first before you use the fish itself. So although I've poured everything, but I always try to make sure there's none in there. So I'm trying to squeeze some of the tuna oil, make sure that I've got everything in there. And the smell, oh Lord, Obi Bessie is out of this world. I think I've squeezed every sauce I can get out from it. Oh, it's coming out. Okay, I've squeezed everything out. You've noticed I didn't show any spices. Sometimes simplicity does a long way, you know. It's way spices are a beer. Maybe Maggie cube. Maybe only that one. You know, I've said earlier on in one of my videos that of late I'm getting myself out of so I'm trying to stop using Maggie cube, and now I'm going into the herbs, which I love, and I've been growing some also myself. I will show you my garden pretty soon. So the oil and the onions are fried enough at the stage that I think I can put in my blended tomatoes, garlic, 2 cloves of garlic, ginger, and onions. So in it goes. I'm gonna rinse it just a little bit. I don't want it to add too much water to it. Rinse it just a little bit and then show you. So in it goes. And then there it goes. I'll have a drum now. I need a season. Bear the roof. So this is it. So I'm gonna leave it for the stew to now cook for at least 10 to 15 minutes. Alright guys, so whilst the stew is cooking, I've got my melon seed akatua I'm gonna put in the blender. I've washed very thoroughly, very thoroughly, and before you use it, always make sure you soak it in water, either hot water or cold water, it doesn't matter, just provided you soak it so it can become soft for you to blend easily. So trying to get every inch of it from the water. Just trying to wring it. Well, you remember I had medium size of onion that's sitting there. The secret with akatua, the best way to get your you have to add onion to it. At least even if it's half onion, it's fine. And then this is salt. So I've got my salt. Just that amount of salt I'm adding in there. Cover it back. Add some water. Just half a cup of water in there. I might not blend it. Just a tiny bit of it there. And so now I'm going to blend and show you guys. Alright guys, so the tomatoes has been cooking for about 5 minutes, so I just came to check on it. Oh, I forgot. I added 1 teaspoon of 1 spoon of tomato puree or tomato paste inside. So it's magically, and then we cover it back. Alright guys, so the stew has been cooking for about 10 minutes now, and I'm gonna leave it for another 10 minutes, and then I'll come and add in my melon seed, the blended melon seed with onion and salt, a pinch of salt. I'm covering it again and let it cook for another 10 minutes and show you guys how it's looking. Okay, so it's been cooking. Let's cover it and then for another 5 minutes and show you. Alright guys, so our stew has been cooking for now about 15 minutes so I'm gonna add in the melon seed. So in it goes the melon seed, egusi or akatua. So for me, this is what I do. I just pour everything in there. Remember, we've got 1 medium size of onion in here and a salt with water. That's why we blended it with. I don't like rinsing it after, so I'm trying to scoop everything in there, at least as much as I can in there. So with this, I'm gonna cover it and leave it to cook for 5 minutes before I come and stir it up, but then it hadn't cooked. One thing you need to be careful is that with melon seed, if you don't cook it very well, it can give you stomach problem, either running stomach or one way thing or the other. So as it's cooking nicely like this, leave it to cook for at least all together about 15 minutes before, if you want to add anything, you add it in. So I'm gonna let it cook calmly for 5 minutes to 10 before I stir it, and then we'll continue. Okay guys, so this is how our akatua, our egusi or melon seed is looking. You see, so you just stir it that and you leave it back again, you cover it. So I'm gonna cover it again and now let it cook for at least 10 minutes. Alright guys, so now I've got my sardine here that I'm going to add, but unfortunately pardon me for this, so I come home sardine because I don't like seeing all those things in there, so I always try to take the, you know, those things inside out before I add it to the stew and the bone. I'm gonna rinse those ones, the tuna, just add the water in there, and then give it a stir. Wow, shot. I'm a bet this here. Wow, shy for you. It's going down, down. Alright guys, so now our stew, we are almost finishing. It has stayed at this stage. If you have any meat that you wanted to add, you could have added it in here. So I've got my spinach here. I'm gonna start adding them in. I haven't cooked it. I don't want it to overcook, so it's gonna cook in here as well. So I'm gonna add it gradually. And whilst doing that, stirring it. You know. Because spinach doesn't take long to cook. We vape on it fast, so then let's cook. That's it. And because when we do it like this, it's a lot, so obviously we can't finish it. So you put some in the fridge, and each time you take it out, you warm it. So it's of no need, you know, overcooking it. So. And I throw. Whilst I'm doing that, I'd like to say a very big thank you, of course. Alright guys, so you see your spinach, you know, on send it also by and then again you stir it. We've used all the spinach. I'm gonna get or unity. So mommy who's all there. You can eat this sauce with anything that you want. Banchiampesi, as in cassava, Of course, yam, cocoyam. Oh, now you are talking, Kate. Cocoyam with the mia lipa on cocoyam dimple. Man can cocoyam. Anything you want. In fact, do bet me quiet. Gary, eba, and eat it with it. That would be really nice with this. Very nice. I think I might end up doing one, you know. If I do it, I will show you. But I have a feeling today we will eat ours with yam. I haven't added any salt yet because remember with the egusi I added salt. I have this, you know, red bell gold green peppers. That's the small one that I had in the freezer. So again, I slice it myself. So I'm just gonna add it in. Putoshigum nina akoko ansemba akone. Wa show no hofe. Still kama see. If they maybe I can't. Let me then I'll add salt to it. Add in our eggs. Then add some salt. So I've just added this salt. And that's it. And just a small amount of nut milk, you know, Ghanaians and their nut. My sister is here, she'll say, ah, must you add it to everything you eat? So I'm gonna give it a stir. Wash it. Wash it. Maybe I make a jack on Tasika. The other worry, my sister. I could jack on Tasika. Wash it. I don't do it. Wash it. The catch him. Why, the anyway. 2 nyawundi. But you cry me out. No offense. But you cry me out. Mema. Put the plate crab back up than home tatia. I will take you out. Anyway, I'm just like, bring your plates. And because it's you, solely because I have big love for you guys, so I'll give you. So we'll share it. We'll share it. So now basically it's more or less cooked. So I'm gonna do is just leave it to cook for about 10 minutes. Just leave it for about 10 minutes to cook down, and then we're all done. So let me use this day to say a very big thank you all for your love and your support, and also a very massive thank you to originalmamabetty.com. She's on YouTube as well for her encouragement, and to also say a big thank you to my sister Obapa's Kitchen. Look, that lady is truly a sister. Thank you so much, sister Obapa, for your love and your support. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much. And with that much said, I would like to say a very big thank you to all my extended families, my friends, and you who are now becoming part of the extended family and also family. Thank you all for your love and support. I'm gonna leave this to cook for 10 more minutes and we are done. The stew is almost, in fact, forget the word almost, it's done now. Wow, sister Kusuya or Daheya. Charlie, look where you're rough. You can eat it with everything that you want, as I said earlier on. So it's time. Just to say thank you all for watching, and please tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend that mommy is on YouTube. So please watch her
and subscribe.
Like, share,
and comment
below.
below.
Comment below. Thank you all.